Matt Nagy, you are a New York football giant. Breaking news, John Harbaugh has hired an offensive coordinator. It is going to be Matt Nagy, and I have a lot of thoughts about this one. Before we talk about it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. No matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, we're going to give you our thoughts and opinions on the latest Giants news as soon as it breaks. No matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, we're going to get you guys a video. So hit that sub button, lock us in, turn those notifications on for daily New York Giants content. Matt Nagy is the offensive coordinator for the New York Giants after they missed out on Todd Monken. Don't get too literal with the words of missed out. They weren't able to hire him. He chose a head coaching job, obviously, over the Giants, but they missed out on their plan A. And now they land on Matt Nagy, and I don't really know what plan that is. Nagy spent the last 3 years as the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. There's some questions on who really calls plays there. It sounds like it's Andy Reid, but Nagy does have a strong influence on that offense and a direct line of communication with the quarterbacks. Reached out to my guy Harrison Graham, who has covered the Kansas City Chiefs. Says, from my understanding, it's Andy Reid, but Matt Nagy talks to the quarterbacks in the headset and has involvement. Also, Nagy did call 3 games, I believe, towards the end of the 2017 season before getting the Chicago Bears job. Harrison also covers the Bears and says, one other note, he gave up play calling twice in Chicago, 2020 and 2021, before getting fired after 2021. And he also says, I do think it's very telling that Andy Reid brought back Eric Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator. So let's just start there. Last 3 years as the offensive coordinator for Kansas City. Called plays, didn't call plays. It's an Andy Reid operation there. But I think it's telling that Eric Bieniemy now has that job and Matt Nagy does not. Nagy's contract ran out, and they didn't bring him back. They essentially fired him. And they brought back their toxic ex-girlfriend and Eric Bieniemy, who caused a ruckus in that building and was messy on the way out, and seems to only work with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs' offense the last 3 years was not good. They were 15th in points per game in 2023, 15th in points per game in 2024, and 21st in points per game in 2025. And I understand that Patrick Mahomes got hurt this year, and he was actually playing better football, Mahomes, prior to the injury. The Chiefs' offense was playing some of the better ball they have played in a while. But still, Mahomes played in 14 games this year, and with only missing 3 games, they were 21st in points per game. They were more explosive this year, but let's not get it twisted. The Chiefs' offense, since they really hired Matt Nagy, has not been good, and there's no really denying that. And I don't think anyone is going to have any pushback on that front. I hate this hire. I do. I'll just say it. I hate it. I've said trust John Harbaugh. I've said I'm not going to crash out. And I'm not crashing out. I'm just not a fan of the hire. I'm going to root for Matt Nagy. I'm going to wish him the best. I'm going to hope he and Jackson Dart are best buds and joined at the hip, and they take the Giants offense to levels they haven't been to before. But this is a terrible hire, in my opinion, and one that I'm not a fan of, one that obviously the fan base is not a fan of, and for good reasons. When he was the sole play caller in Chicago, even though he gave it up twice to his offense as the head coach, they ranked in points per game 9th his first year. We'll talk about that year in a second. Then 29th, and then 22nd, and then 27th. Not good. He does fit the Harbaugh bill. He's been a head coach. He's been a play caller. Now he's going to be the CEO of the Giants offense. His best year as a play caller was his first year with the Chicago Bears, where they averaged 26.3 points per game. They were 9th in the National Football League. And he did that with Mitchell Trubisky in his second year in the National Football League. Trubisky played in 14 games that year. They go 11-3, completes nearly 67% of his passes, throws for 24 touchdowns in 14 games, throws 12 picks. He also has another 421 yards on the ground and 3 rushing touchdowns. So the best year of Mitch Trubisky's career by far comes in year 1 of Matt Nagy. After that, Trubisky throws for 17 touchdowns and 10 picks. They go 8-7. And then in the 9 games that he started in 2020, they go 6-3. He completes 67% of his passes, 16 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. So in the 3 years he was with Matt Nagy, he went 25-13 as the starter. So some injuries to the quarterback spot definitely hurt there. But, man, I'm grasping for straws here. I'm going to be honest. I absolutely hate this hire. The Kansas City Chiefs offense has not been good the last 3 years. It was only good 1 year with the Chicago Bears. I get it, Trubisky missed some time, but not really. He played 15 games in 2019, played 9 games in 2020. There was a lot that the Chiefs were dealing with the last 3 years. Crazy things happening to the wide receiver spot. But, yeah, not a lot to be pumped up about. Got more to talk about. First, though, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. The big game is right around the corner, and you can play the best daily fantasy sports app during the big game as the football season comes to a close. They have a big game max discount where they have set Drake May's passing yards to 0.5. Take the more on that, pair it with a couple of other selections, and you could be in a spot to collect some cash. Shout out to Prize Picks. It's easy to play. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players. You pick more, you pick less. I'm picking the more on Drake May passing yards. I'm also picking the more on Sam Darnold passing yards. That's my lineup. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks. Just do it at Prize Picks. Also, they've got an awesome promo code going on right now. When you download the app and you create an account, use that promo code CLNS, play your first $5 lineup. They're going to get you $50 in lineups for free. You don't even have to be correct. So download the app, create an account, use that promo code CLNS, get $50 in lineups as soon as you play your first $5 lineup. That's promo code CLNS. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Hopefully, it's good to have Matt Nagy as the play caller, because right now I feel terrible about it. I know I've said trust John Harbaugh, and I hate that we're already in the trust John Harbaugh stage of all this. But I'm hoping that I am 100% wrong. I am rooting to be 100% wrong. I just don't love it. I don't. At all. Like at all. Some people are pointing to the 2017 season. I mean, we're going back 2017, 9 years ago. It's just like, oh, I could find the craziest stat now to show that he's good. It's like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I don't like the hire. And I'm pretty upset about the hire. And when you go from Todd Monken to Matt Nagy, that's feels like a kick in the nuts. Feels like a kick in the nuts. Nagy's contract in Kansas City expired last month. Now he's working with Jackson Dart. Nagy spent the past 3 seasons as the chief offensive coordinator, his second stint under Andy Reid. So obviously, Andy Reid likes him, even though he didn't bring him back. And Harbaugh and Reid have that connection. It's a big hire. It's a huge hire. Harbaugh doesn't call plays. Nagy does. So there's that. I'm sorry. This is one that is pretty upsetting. One that I don't think. And sometimes in life and sports, I realize when everyone points and laughs and you're the butt of the joke, it turns out that they are going to be the butt of the joke. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know. This tweet from my guy Justin Pennick Talking Giants. 2025 Chiefs offense operated better as a passing offense compared to 2024 and 2023. They were more explosive. When Mahomes was healthy, the Chiefs were 6th in explosive pass plays in 2025. They were 27th in 2024 and 20th in 23. Run offense has offered zero explosiveness recently. I don't really have much more to say. We'll do deep dives and we'll go live coming up on the channel later this afternoon, but I hate it. Patrick Mahomes got worse with him there. Hope I'm wrong, but I absolutely hate the hire of Matt Nagy as the offensive coordinator.